Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call her Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And, and peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zayan Amar from the GMS Detroit by Camp. Alright, and coming to you with another video, dealing with suffering persecution, as you can see on the screen here. This is just coming through the spirit because one of the Akim has sent a couple of scripts, through the group chat, and I was just asking, for some inspiration, a topic or anything to go into, and hey, the Lord put it right there before my eyes, so it was like, okay, why not, why not? So, I asked the Akim if I could use the few scripts that he put up, in a video, and he gave me the blessing. So, that's kind of how this truth is, when it comes to, doing these videos. You have to use inspiration from the world, from the earth. It's things going on, 24/7. So there's never no excuse, not to do a video. You know what I'm saying? Understandable, brothers have time constraints, but you got to figure out how to get it in. Hey, that alone is part of the persecution. That's part of enduring. To be able to do something when it don't feel like you're able to do it. Us being men of the Lord, we're going against the grain of this, so to speak, of this society. When everyone wants to go left, we choose to go right. We choose to, follow after righteousness, to follow after Yahweh Shai, and because of that, we gonna be persecuted for it, people gonna spit on our name, they gonna talk they shit, they gonna scoff, they gonna look at it strange, and, ask all the whys and what fors, and, that's why as best as you can, you have to be very, you have to be wise, what the scriptures say, harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, you have to be, very coy, and you have to be very, subtle with your demeanor, how you come across, because, especially these heathen nations, they're into us, and they always trying to, pick and pry, as to, what you all about, Hey, you give them just what they need to know. But as far as this truth, as we always say, we try to keep that Clark Kent persona. We Superman in the truth. And, as for this world, we just try to blend in, But all of these things is part of, suffering persecution, because you can't be who you want to be, 24/7. You can't outrightly be a man of the Lord, and, and just wear the truth on your chest, so to speak. You can't even say that you're an Israelite. Hey, people look at you like you got 3 heads. You know what I'm saying? You a what? And how you know? What make you, what make you say that? This, that, and the other. So you can't even share that small morsel, of being in this truth. You can't. We can't cuss these heathens out. Okay, we can't judge. Hey, even our people, we can't. Like outrightly, judge our people, according to the law anyway, because a lot of the certain laws is permitted unto death, just on the simple fact of slaying a homosexual, so-called faggot. We can't judge against that. Even though we're against the law, we know and understand that it's wickedness. You know, we have to suffer that. You know what I'm saying? We got to have patience and wait on the Lord, you know, to basically sort that out, you know. But then all the while, you know, our daily conflictions, you know, warring with the flesh, you know, trying not to be tempted of the flesh, you know, whether it be something that's, you know, well, I can't say simple, but, you know, brothers should be able to conquer that by now, as far as, you know, maybe dinner with the woman, you know, on the Shabbat, or damn sure, you know, while she on her monthly, you know, that's totally going off. Hey, they don't call it, you know, what they say in the world, running red lights, but hey, it's a red light. Hey, red means stop, red means danger. Okay, so, you know, I hope brothers not doing that, you know. But hey, just all these things, you know, we have to suffer that. You know, we gotta suffer afflictions, you know, of the body, different ailments of the body, sicknesses, you know, sinuses and colds and flus and all these other different diseases that just floating around and shit. You know, because of Esau's wicked ass spirit, you know, just bringing death and destruction to the earth, you know, modifying food and whatnot. You know, nothing is what it says it is, you know. You look at the front of any food label, you know, it's a certain brand on the front, but you read the back, it's fucking 72 damn ingredients in the product. You know, you're like, well, what is this? You know, brothers was talking about, I think a couple of weeks ago, you know, like, you know, water is not even water. You know, it's water is mixed with some other shit. You know, you get a bottle of water, ain't just water. I mean, hell, with the water being in a plastic bottle, hey, that's an ingredient in itself. Cause shit, you know, the plastic, all right, is it's basically a man-made, you know, byproduct. You know, and if you have water sitting in plastic for too long, that plastic will basically leach or leak, right, into your water, to the point it's not even damn water anymore. On top of the fact they add things to the water, you know, sodium chloride, etc., etc. You know, but hey, all these different little things are afflictions, you know, persecution, suffering. You know, hey, that's why the scriptures say to what's that in Romans? I think it's Romans 12 and probably 1 or 2. You know, where it says basically to make your body a living sacrifice. You know, we making ourselves an example, all right, to the hopeful elect, as well as 2/3 of our people, you know, of how to be, of what to be, and the importance of that, you know. And hey, and through that, hey, we sacrifice, you know, our own life, you know, our own will, if you will, if you know, if you will, even though, hey, you know, there is no free will. This is all of the Heavenly Father. You know, He put this spirit in us, hey, to do this work, you know, to speak this truth, to go out on the highways and byways and preach His word, you know. Hey, highlight that, His word, you know, because it ain't us that's speaking, you know. But just real quick, you know, Salakia, if I'm, I don't know, all over the place, so to say. But like I said, I'm just in the spirit. But I wanted to read these scripts that one of the Akim had put up in the group chat. All right. This is 2 Timothy 3. In fact, I'm gonna start at 10. it says, but thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience. You know, hey, just like Paul, you know, certain people that's close to us, like in our family, they know what we're about. You know, maybe when we first were, you know, privy to this knowledge, you know, hey, we tried to share with the whole world. We thought everyone was going to receive it like we received it. You know, when you learn that your heritage is in the Bible, that the slave ship's in the Bible, in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, you know, hey, that sparked the, you know, that lit a fire up on you. You know, you like, whoa, wow. Well, damn, I got to tell somebody, you know, because I know our people don't know. I got to share this with the world. And when you tell, you know, Jake, he can't receive it. You know, he don't want to hear about that. So, you know, certain people know, you know, they know our doctrine. They know what we're into. You know, they see how we walk, how we carry ourselves. That, you know, that we walk this life with a purpose. You know, we're not just here existing, you know, but we have an end goal in mind, you know. Just to read on, it says, this is verse 11, it said, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Okay. You know. Hey, that's how we hope to be. Hey, in the time of Jacob's trouble, when shit really hit the fan, you know, we hope to be delivered. You know, through all the long suffering, you know, through all the hell that we catch and may catch in that time. We hope, you know, that basically the Most High, he leave a crack. You know, he leave a crack, you know, a little crevice of salvation just to, you know, just to get out of that thing, you know. Because, hey, that's how it's going to be. You know, it's going to feel like, you know, there's no way out. There's no hope. Like, oh, shit, this is it. You know, this is the moment in time that I give up the ghost, that I give up the spirit, and, hey, you just got to deal. But then, hey, miraculously, hey, through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know, he just deliver you, you know, in those wee little milliseconds when you ready to give up, you know. It's verse 12, it says, yea, and all that will live godly in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach shall suffer persecution. Okay. So, hey, all the men of the Lord that's trying to do right, you know, in sincerity and truth, you know, that's trying to walk this righteous path, you know, unto salvation, you're going to catch hell. There's no getting around it. All right? There's no getting around it. Okay? There's no, I don't care, you know, hey, how fluent you may be in society and what you get, you know, whether it be just, ideally, you know, money. You know, even though the scriptures say money is a defense, but hey, even Jake with money, he catching hell. Like the saying go, you know, more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Lord, he may throw you a bone here and there, you know, where, you know, you doing okay for a minute. You know, everything seems to be streamlining. You know, you got your tank, you got your car, you know, full of gas. Just got an oil change. You know, you working. You know, devil ain't putting too much hell on you, maybe. You know, you're able to get a meal, you know, on the daily. And, you know, for the most part, you know, you got your sanity. You know, you have some sort of peace of mind that, hey, all of a sudden, hey, that persecution come. Because, hey, the Lord he's trying us. He wants us to see, whether, hey, for better or for worse, this is a marriage, unto Yahweh Shai. So, hey, for better or for worse, whether hell or high water, whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, are you still going to trust in the Lord? Do you still believe in him? Or do you think, oh, just because you catch a hell, the Lord ain't with you? No, Lord's still with you, but hey, you have to be proved. We all have to be proved through the Spirit, And not only that, it's set up to strengthen us, to make us harder, to make us have that tough skin, through the Spirit. Another scripture I got that the brother had put up. Get it right quick. God, this is Psalms 34 and 19, and it reads, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivered him out of them all." Okay, so that's on point. What I was speaking on as far as the time of Jacob's trouble. Because, hey, man, that's basically one of the last prophecies that's going down. You got the chip, you got Jacob's trouble, the chip, and thermonuclear fire. So, hey, that's the spirit brothers should be in and prophesying upon, warning our people that, hey, it's not going to be nothing sweet, This hell that's about to come down on Jake is like no other. Hey, and even though we have the scriptures, it's really, hey, it's gonna catch us. It's, how can I say it? Like, for us being in the truth and we know what's gonna happen, like, we gonna go through it. So how much more, these people of the world, man, they gonna, hey, they say every man is going to be grabbing his loins, and they going to turn to women. They going to, hey, I'm talking about the hardest Jake, going, hey, he going to cry and boo-hoo, you know what I'm saying? Because he going to know that, hey, that all his might and his strength can't save him. His AKs and his 4.5s can't save him, It's going to take the Most High, all right, through his son. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, all right, to deliver us, So we're gonna be catching many afflictions up until the missiles drop. But hey, the spirit you should be in is that, you're able to endure. That's what you want to pray upon. That, hey, just give me the strength to keep going. Don't mind the hell, Let the hell come. The hell is gonna come. You can't pray and say, "Oh, well, Lord, don't let me catch so much hell." Just pray to be able to endure through that hell that you catch. Because, hey, the Most High is separating the men from the boys. That's what's going on. So, hey, with that, this was just a quick, just a quick video through the Spirit. Lord willing. That was edifying, that, hey, suffering and persecution, hey, it goes hand in hand with this truth. The minute that you cross that line, that you set your heart upon this word, then, hey, just prepare to catch that hell, all right? And it's going to intensify, day by day, week by week, month by month. Until we make it to the end. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well, and peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.